Hello Leo, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. This is your August monthly tarot forecast general reading. Thank you to those that have liked and subscribed to my channel so far. I very much appreciate it. And as always, this is a generalised reading, so some of the messages may resonate with you, some of them may not. And those that do resonate with you, the first thing that comes to your mind is what it's telling you to focus on first of all, okay? If you just excuse me for a few minutes, we're going to channel in for your reading. Thank you. Me get some water. Okay, a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. I'll split the deck into three. Okay, Leo, a card came out whilst I was shuffling. We have you. We have the King of Wands. Hello. So if this isn't you, this could be another fire sign, which is an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. So the King of Wands, okay, he's come out. This is obviously clearly demonstrating that this might be you. And I see that... I just see you being yourself, I think, with this card. I'm going to have to pull your reading just so I can see. But I feel like maybe it's asking you to very much be yourself, or you are being yourself, okay? You're being very determined. You're being very charming. Again, you know, maybe being very courageous, being a bit risky as well with the King of Wands. You might have a few things on the go. And it might be asking you to just kind of use that mature energy and direct it in some area within your life. So I'm just going to pull your reading. I'm pulling a 10-card Celtic cross. For those that are not familiar with that, I will go through your cards individually and show you what we're looking at. Okay. Okay, Leo, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is your overall energy for the month of August. So the Eight of Cups, and this is beautiful because, I'll get to it. So we have the Eight of Cups within your reading, and a lot of the time this can tend to talk about someone who is moving away from something and someone who's leaving things behind. Now, maybe you are moving away and leaving some things behind, but when I look at the Eight of Cups, I always say that this is a person who's gone in search for the other two cups, okay? That this is a person who's collected their 8 cups, you know, they're filled with it being in the water here, and they've gone searching for the last 2 cups, and you've got, this is just beautiful. You have the 2 of Cups in your reading, and you have the 10 of Cups within your reading as well, so it does tell me that you do get your 2 of Cups, okay? So, yeah, I see this is, and you've got, wow, I'm sorry, but I've just got to show you these. The Sun card just came out right underneath as well, okay? So this is positiveness, this is inspiration, this is creativity, this is excitement, this is passion. You do have your card here, King of Wands, okay? So, you know, I see this as a very passionate, exciting time. If you're moving away from something and moving towards something, I see it being very, very fulfilling, and it's going to be a positive move in the right direction, okay? And right underneath that, we have the Lovers card, okay? So the Lovers cards come out as well as your 2 of Cups, so I feel like this you might be meeting or dealing with your soulmate within the month of August, okay? So again, I'll go through your cards individually and I can give a wide view. I'm going to keep these cards out because they're just shouting at me. Okay, so in your recent past, we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is a very youthful energy, okay? This relates to children in some way. The Page of Wands is usually tends to bring messages, and it's very fast communication as well. So sometimes it's maybe a message via email or text message or something like that. But the messengers, and they tend to bring messages at some point. So I feel like you may have just received some news, or you are in the process of receiving some news. And I look at this as a bit of a premature energy as well. So this might be something that was unexpected that you didn't expect. This might be news that comes to you, and maybe it's just something you didn't expect at all. Maybe maybe you're not feeling ready for something at the minute, and it's kind of become a little bit premature, which has kind of pushed you in a certain direction, maybe that you're having to maybe move away from now and move forward. So you have 2 pages in your reading. So this could relate to children, okay? Because the pages do tend to relate to children. And I'll just show you your cards. I'll go through them individually. Okay. In the position of where you are now. So this is where you've got the page of wands that's in your recent past, and this is where you are at the minute. So this tends to talk a lot about getting some rest, just trying to be settled in some way. They do say, it's not the Four of Cards, it's very much a restful card, okay? So I feel like it's asking you to maybe just try and rest a little bit and take some time, maybe slow down, because you might be potentially moving forward with something, and you might be asking you to just reserve your energies for a little while, because the move, you might end up with, it might just take a lot of your energy, okay? Because from what I can see here with the Sun card and with the Lovers, if you do meet someone in the month of August, I feel like this could take up a lot of your time and energy, and it might be asking you to just be prepared, okay? Be prepared, which it's not a bad energy to have, is it? It's asking you to maybe, just rest up a little bit, because soon it's going to get a little bit busy. So, what's challenging you? We have the Knight of Coins. So the Knight of Coins is, tends to bring offerings, okay? Very much like the Page of Cups in some way, but these tend to bring more messages. Knight of Coins are usually like a delivery of an offering. So the Knight of Coins tends to talk a lot about the monetary terms. So this could be waiting to hear news, which is what the news could be. Regarding a job or education, maybe you are moving somewhere and you're waiting to hear whether the house has become available, whether you're able to go start travelling. I'm not seeing much travel within your reading, but this could very much be. You do have the Ten of Cups here, so it could mean that maybe you are moving on from a family orientated place, and it's posing a bit of a challenge. So it could be that because you're still waiting to hear about that, maybe you're waiting to hear the news. And the Knight of Coins, is a very slow-moving energy, but they are moving, okay? So the Knight of Coins, and the reason why I'm posing a bit of a challenge, maybe you're wanting to, and you cannot seem to move just yet, because what you're waiting for with the Knight of Coins to come in has just not arrived yet. Therefore, it's kind of keeping you a little bit stationary. But it is here in your reading, so if you are waiting for something, you have got news and messages on its way to you, but they're just very, very slow moving, okay? What's challenging you, sorry, not challenging, what's crowning you, what you know to be true, we have another Knight. So we have 2 seems to be speaking quite a lot within this reading. You have 2 Knights, you have 2 pages, we have 2 love cards. We have the Cups, 2 of Cups, and we have the Lovers, okay? So, and the 4 divides into 2. So, we are dealing with the number 2 here. So I would, and I feel like this could be to do with another individual. We do have another court card in your reading, so we'll get to that. So what's crowning you, what you know to be true, we have the Knight of Swords, okay? So I feel like this, this is very very fast energy, not like the Knight of Coins, which is very slow moving, they take the time. The Knight of Swords is straight in, without a care in the world, and with it being the swords, which is your thoughts and your intellect. So this could relate to an air sign of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, but I'm not feeling it as a court card. I'm not seeing any of these 2 Knights as a court card. I'm seeing them very much as energy. So this could be to do with some harsh words that you may have had. You might have been expressing some harsh words. You may have been being involved in just some kind of directness. Now this might not necessarily be coming from you. This could be someone coming at you with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, like I say, it is very much a youthful energy as well, but they're a lot more faster and a lot more sharper, okay? And with the Knights, with the words, they're not very polite most of the time when they're delivering information or saying something. They tend to say things that they will probably later on regret. That's what the Knight of Swords energy is. So this is what's surrounding you right now. So, you know, and with it being crowning you as well, I feel like maybe you could have just had a bit of a disagreement with someone. Maybe you were saying things that may have been delivered in an honest manner, because the King of Wands is a very honest person. You know, they tend to speak their mind and they don't tend to hold back. And they don't tend. It's very different. I mean, with the, like I say, with the air signs and the fire signs, even though they're very similar in the sense of how they do things. They don't tend to sort of beat around the bush a lot of the time. The King of Wands, you know, will tend to kind of, I'm going to say, they might sugarcoat it a little bit more than what the Knight of Swords would do, okay? So the Knight of Swords, again, could be you. It could be an energy that you're presenting, or this could be energy that's surrounding you at the minute as well. Maybe you're having to deal with, you know, managing situations that might be a little bit hot-headed. What's underlying you, what is hidden, we have the Page of Cups. So this is beautiful again. The pages bring messages, and this is a message of love most of the time. And the pages, when they bring their cup, it's of an emotional value, emotional nature. And I definitely do see that it's something to do, this is very much a relationship orientated reading. And the Page of Cups, and this is what's underlying, what's hidden. So maybe you're wanting to make an offering to someone. Maybe you're wanting to send a message to someone. Maybe you want someone to know how it is that you're feeling. Maybe you met someone and it's all new, because again, this is like brand new energy. So this could be at the start of something new. This could be maybe there is a proposal in the air. Now, again, this is generalised reading, so this isn't going to resonate with everyone. But yeah, I mean, it is a strong possibility with the look at the spread. You know, there could be a few proposals that might happen in the month of August. So brace yourself. And in your near future, we have the Ten of Cups, which is a fantastic card. So the Ten of Cups is reaching that height of emotional value, emotional fulfillment, contentment. It's the family home, it's the happy home card, okay? This is the happy home card. And because you have the Two of Cups here, with the Eight of Cups as well, I feel like if you're waiting to meet someone, it's a strong possibility for you in the month of August to meet your other half, okay? And this will be a very successful relationship, because the Ten of Cups, it's the highest of what anything can go, you know, when you just, it's just happiness in all areas of your life, I would say. Because we can look at any of the tens and think, okay, yeah, so we come to this completion, and, you know, we've got the Ten of Coins, which talks about humanitarian success. But when I see the Ten of Cups, you know, the way I see it is, in order to get a Ten of Cups, you must have to be a 10 in all other areas, okay? So this is the real successful card if you're going to get any 10 in the deck, because that means that you must be in a place where you're happy with almost everything, or other areas within your life, because this is emotionally fulfilling. So in the position of, let's say the position of yourself, but we do have the King of Wands here. That was an external message. So I'm going to keep it where it is, because I would like to see it. And I think it is a message to say that this is the position of yourself, okay, which is a King of Wands. If not, you are dealing with another fire sign of an Aries or Sagittarius. So this is the position of yourself, and this can resonate to your sun, moon or rising sign as well. Like I've got Leo in my ascendant, so this could resonate with anyone who's watching the videos as well. It might be another sign, but this could be in your chart. So the King of Wands is in the position of yourself. So this is just very much to do with, I feel like it's very much about you. And I see that things are moving forward, and in such a positive direction, because with the Sun card being here, you know, it tells me whatever you get off the ground, I don't feel like you're starting something. I don't feel like there's something here that you're starting. I feel like this is work that's been put in. Like you've worked really hard for this, and you know, and I think maybe it's just a case of waiting for It's for news. If news hasn't yet already come into you, the news is here. Now, it's interesting because I think I've seen this in one of the other readings the other day, and there's something to do with fire and water signs, fire signs and water signs. And I'm not sure if it was another fire sign reading that I did for last month, but we had. I'm pretty sure we had like a page of wands, page of cups, and then we had king of cups and king of wands. I'm not sure if it was your video. You might have to check that one out from last July if that was the case. But it's definitely something to do with fire and water. So, with the King of Wands, okay, so this is you very much being you, and I feel like just continue to keep doing what you're doing. There's such a strong possibility here that you're going to meet someone in the month of August for those who are single. For those who are in a couple, this could be your other half already, okay. I feel like with the King of Wands, I feel like if you've been working really hard at something, I feel like you've just come to a point where maybe you've just progressed from a queen to a king. Maybe that's it. I feel like that could be it for some of you, because that's what I'm feeling here. I feel like you've progressed in something. You've progressed in one area of your life. Now, in the hopes and your fears, in your environment, we have the Faith card. Okay, so this is the Hierophant in other decks, or High Priest in my other deck as well. So the Faith card, you know, can talk to education, big corporations, institutions, all that kind of stuff. You know, we'll say the Faith card. I don't know. Church has just come to my mind. Then the church has just come to my mind, but I think it's because it's got faith written on the card. Okay, so with this being in your environment, it might be asking you to have a bit of faith in something. If maybe you are wanting to meet someone in the month of August, you know, just having a bit of faith that that person might be ready to come into your life now. If you are dealing with an individual, I don't see that there's any issues at all. But with the Eight of Cups being here, this is the only thing that I see, is that you're moving away from something and moving towards something. But again, when I see this card, I always see this card. And you've got this card within your reading as well. So I feel like your cups are filled, your 8 cups are filled. You're going in search for your 2 of Cups, and you're going to reach your 10 of Cups, okay? Which is your happy home. So yeah, in your environment, Hierophant. So it could be, you know, you could be talking about going back to work and learning something new, maybe. So some of you may have just gone into education and started something new. Maybe started to learn something new. I'm trying to relate it to the rest of your reading, because when I look at your reading, I just see that someone just started out on something new and amazing, and exciting and passionate and all this, that, and new. And it's beautiful. I'm just going to go with what this card says on the card, which is just have faith. Okay, just keep having faith. Now, in your hopes and your fears, I don't know, it could be a fear, but we have the 2 of Cups. Now, I could be wrong, you know, it's just me being how I am, but some of you could be dealing with a situation with another individual. This can tend to talk about partnerships, friendships, love relationships, anything along them lines, the 2 of Cups. But it does represent the soulmate card as well, okay? And I can't disagree with the fact that we do have another court card in your reading. And we do have the Lovers card here as well, so it's very strong bond, a very, very strong bond, this. So this is like I say, a really strong potential to meet within the month of August. So you could meet someone who you become new friends with as well, and you just get it, it just gets off the ground straight away. It just clicks straight away. This could be, again, if some of you are getting married in the month of August, and congratulations. But with the Page of Cups being here, what's underlying, I feel like someone wants to make an offering in some way, and I feel like that offering could be a proposal. So that might be you wanting to do that, or that might be what someone's wanting to do to you. So it's in your hopes and your fears. So that's what you might be hoping for. You might be hoping for a proposal, and it might just come in. You might be fearing it as well if someone had asked you, and you might have played the Knight of Coins here and thought I need a bit of time to think about it. You know, that could be what the fear is, but again, we don't acknowledge fears. We just we do, but we just accept them and we let them go. Okay, we don't manifest fears or anything like that. So the Two of Cups is a beautiful, beautiful card. It's just pure partnership, love, romance, the works, okay? You cannot go wrong with this card. It's one of the most politest and loving cards within the deck. Okay, so as your outcome card, we have the King of Cups. Okay. So this is another quote card in your reading. So this is a water sign. This could be a Cancer, Pisces or a Scorpio person. So this is your outcome. So again, I feel like this person may not have yet come into your life. Or if they have, maybe it's something that you've worked quite long and hard for, in order to meet someone of this nature, okay? So this person might not have yet come into your life, with it being in your outcome position, okay? Or maybe if you have, say, you have been with someone for quite some time and it's just all been work a lot of the time, and you might be moving on from that now, and you might be prioritising your other half. So that could be what that is. Maybe you've just decided, look, you know, I've had enough of everything that I'm doing now. I'm going to start putting my family first, because I do see the Ten of Cups here as well. So it does talk a lot it's a lot about family. So this could be a person within your family as well. So this could be a family member. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship, but I cannot dispute the fact that we do have the Lovers here and we have the Two Cups. So this is definitely some love relationship that's happening. But love can apply to any area of your life. You know, you might really love your work, so this could be a boss, who knows. Maybe you're the boss, and this could be a work colleague. Okay, so with the Sun here, you know, it tells me if you have just met someone, or you are going to meet someone, it's going to be exciting, it's going to be passionate, it's going to be adventurous, okay? It's just got positivity written all over it. So I'm really excited for you guys. This looks really, really amazing. Again, just taking the advice from the Four of Swords situation, I just feel like it's asking you to just take some time at the minute, because I feel like you're kind of coming out of something and you are still not moving. This was your underlying theme, so this is your overall energy for the month of August, so you're still moving through something. And with that movement, you know, because it talks about leaving things behind. So just try and get some rest through it, okay? Just try and rest as much as possible, okay? That's just the last message I wanted to come out. To summarise, to sum it up, I think that's the only thing that I really need to say. I'm going to pull another card on the Knight of Swords, but it's just not sitting well with me. I want to know what this character's about. I don't know whether I feel like you might need to say something. Someone needs or is trying to express something to you. But I feel like something needs to be said. This, again, could be some message that's wanting to be delivered. And it could be coming from a good place, but it might be received. It might not be received as well as it was. Like I say, the intentions are good. I feel like maybe if the intentions are good, it might not have been delivered or received or felt like a Page of Cups. It might have felt more like a Page of Swords, okay? I'm just going to pull another card. I don't see you've got anything to worry about with this though, but I feel like maybe it's just something that needs to be expressed. Maybe. Okay. Now, we've got another Swords card. We have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, it's definitely talking about, I feel like when you see the Five of Swords, this tends to talk about a person who's gone into battle. And I do see it might be a bit of a little bit of conflict with the Swords cards. Now, it's different again with this card because it's not like another Five of Swords where you see one person who is up against another person and they are challenging each other, and one walks away feeling victorious, but in the end they didn't really win because, you know, they've probably just lost a friend because of it. But this Five of Swords, this is a person who's on their own, okay, and this is a person who's kind of, it feels like they're battling this out on their own. Let's say that, you know, he's holding all of the swords, So this could be a person who is causing conflict, maybe. Maybe it's something that was said that's kind of caused a bit of an upset. Again, but I honestly feel like maybe that this was good intentions, but might not have been delivered so well. So there might just be a little bit of conflict resolution that might need to happen here. So I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I hope you found this reading useful, Leo. If you would like to leave any comments or feedback, then please feel free to do so. I'd very much like to hear from you. Have a fantastic August, and I will see you again soon. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care.